So I'm going to repost an original review that I had deleted, and actually this is kind of an updated review of Zhaos Fancies. I had ordered 2 blue egg phoenixes, you know, as you can see on the rest of my channel, from Zhaos Fancies. First time I've ever used them. And I had posted a video of the fish that I had coming, and someone who knows a lot about the blue egg phoenixes, plus someone who was actually there when Bo got his original stock and knew where they came from. And then also, I think I had somebody else involved with that. All of them had told me that the fish came from a pond and were potentially mixed cross, not purebred, which I had just posted, you know, in my review that I still like the fish. You know, they were the closest to blue eggs I was going to get, but it was really unprofessional that Bo had then reached out and by messenger had verbally attacked the person that posted on my clip that they didn't look like they were purebred because they had head growth and some other, you know, issues with them. And he is denied saying this, but he himself, when I posted this video, messaged me 72 times in one night harassing me, claiming, you know, that we were trying to destroy his business and whatever. And I said, you know what, I had given him a good review, said he packed the fish well, you know, but I'd take everything down if he stopped. You stop, I'll stop. I'll delete everything. So I deleted everything, and then I woke up the next day and found this huge post on his page about how we were lying and we were trying to sink his business and saying horrible things about him, and people were not understanding or even reading anything and saying I needed to be on medication. He's bringing beautiful fish to this. I didn't have an issue at the time. However, the fish had been bottom sitting. I had showed, you know, people videos that the fish were bottom sitting since they came. They just progressively went downhill. I reached back out to him, and the first thing he said was, well, I don't offer a guarantee on my fish. I'm like, I'm just trying to save them. I did what he said, which was to age my water before treating them, do water changes. I, you know, tried treating them with a dip, which then they did stop bottom sitting, but they refused to eat, you know, and I did a skin scraping, checked for parasites. I looked over everything, and they just, and treated them with Canaplex to see if that helped, and they wouldn't eat. So after a month, they ended up passing. And I have ordered from so many other sellers. I've been ordering fish for 15 years. I consider myself a collector of goldfish. I've ordered from Dandy Arandas. I love Dandy Arandas. Southwest Koi, I get his fish in the summer. Goldfish.net, Coast Gem. All these places never had a problem. If a fish has passed, which I did have the issue with Coast Gems, they gave me a credit. I just had to repay shipping. All I asked was he refunded half of the money. That way he's not fully out. That way I'm not fully out. I did get a small spawn of a couple babies out of these fish. I, you know, after everything, I didn't want to order from him anymore. But paying $600 for no, you know, for 2 fish that died under a month from me receiving them, you know, especially since I had been updating him that they were not doing well, I considered that fair. And he basically told me, tough, too bad, and if I tried posting any more bad reviews, he would consider it defamation and sue me. So at this point, I am literally sick to death of this seller, and I'm disgusted with him. I have not seen a more unprofessional place, and so yeah, so my recommendation, there are a lot of other sellers out there, and I'm not doing, you know, I'm not even saying this because I'm pissed. I'm saying this because things happen. I have had fish, I'm pretty sure the post office froze because it was like 80-degree temps, and the fish showed up ice cold and dead. And you know what? The seller and me worked out an issue of a credit on fish, repay shipping. When she has more, she'll credit me back some. That way she's not out, that way I'm not out. Coast Gem, same thing. Goldfish.net, he packed, you know, some of the fish together, and one of them got beat up by the other fish in shipping. He's like, no problem, gave me a credit towards a future purchase when I purchased more fish. Some kind of compromise on something, because here I paid $600 and now I'm out $600, which is a lot of money, and to be rudely treated, accused of trying to sink his business. In no way has he tried to work with me at all. So I don't know if it's just me, because somebody said on my website and my pictures and stuff that the fish didn't look pure, and he's trying to deny that, which, like I said, I have several people saying these fish are not purebred blue egg phoenixes, but it's probably the closest that I'm going to get. I don't know. I'm sick about the whole thing, and quite frankly, 2 thumbs down when it comes to Zhaos Fancies. I can't stress enough that, in my opinion, there are so many other fish buyers out there that you can work with. Pass that one up. So